welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video, and a very exciting one in a sense for me. Today is the day that I'm going to start prepping for Nellie's birthday, which is less than a week away. I'm not quite sure what happened. I blinked and suddenly I've got a 2-year-old. But yeah, I want to make it a really nice day for her. We are actually going to be celebrating her birthday slightly earlier because we're going out for the day on her birthday. It has been a long tradition that me and Ash, well, I say a long tradition, she's 2 years old, but it has been something we've always spoke about, and we wanted the tradition of it just being the three of us on her birthdays. Obviously, if we have more children, then they will come along too, but it would just be like a family thing as opposed to being distracted by others and different things like that and trying to please everyone. So we're doing the party slightly before, and then yeah, she will have a day out and I think she's really going to enjoy it. The day out is going to feature in a separate video because I think I'll hopefully get enough footage that it would make this one way too long. So this video is all about the birthday prep, and I haven't really done anything. I've been buying bits and pieces, and now I don't know if I've duplicated anything, and I need to write a list of things that I still need to get. I was on the hunt yesterday for a number 2 like balloon, like the big ones that you fill with helium. Couldn't find one anywhere. I feel like everyone's sold out. Come home and thought, right, I'll either order one on Amazon because I've still got time. Mum has gone out with Nellie this morning, so they were going to Hobbycraft to get the helium canister and also to look for this balloon. And at 3 o'clock this morning, I had been asleep. I'd been asleep for several hours. I literally woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I was like, I bought one earlier in the year, or like late last year, in the Hobbycraft sale for 25p. And I remember showing it on here and I was like, I don't need a balloon, I've got one. I'm sure I've got one. And yeah, needless to say, I looked in the drawer this morning and there it was staring at me. So don't need to get that, but there are a few things. I've sent them on a little errands list, like I say. So they're going to get the helium canister. I need some normal balloons, either with 2 on or just like normal girly colours, or like not even necessarily girly colours, but just like normal colours. And I ideally need some birthday banners that just say like birthday girl or something like that. And I need pineapple chunks, because I think my dad would be very disappointed if he did not have his cheese and pineapple at a birthday party. So yeah, that is like the little errands today. And then I'm going to try and sort some bits out here. And tomorrow I'm going to try and have a good clean. And then Friday I am going to pop to the shops for the last minute bits. Iceland have still got some of their party food. I think they keep it all year round, but I just need things like mozzarella sticks and a few other bits and pieces. I'll also need like bread, ham, cheese, because we're going to do little sandwiches as well. Just your basics. We're not going anything fancy. I did originally think about getting some sandwich platters, and I thought no, because they're all going to be fancy. No one's going to want to eat them, and I'm going to be left with them for like days on end. So we're just going basic, and hopefully there'll be something that everyone will like. It's a very 90s buffet party food, but I know it's something that there's something for everybody, so I think it'll be fine. So yeah, that will be sort of that, and like prepping all the food that I can, and just yeah, getting my shit together. And then everyone will be here on Saturday, and then Sunday, like I say, is our family day out. So really looking forward to it. I'm hoping that there might be a little bit of party food left over from the buffet that we can then just take a little snack box with us for like the journey. So I need to get cracking because I don't have long. I don't think Mum and Nellie are going to be out too long because the weather is horrendous, which is just laughable because the garage roof comes off next week. But hey ho, anyway, let's get started. And I don't know where to begin. I feel like maybe the presents would be a good thing, like a good place to start, because I don't actually know. I'm just like wandering around in all the rooms. I don't actually know if I've got enough wrapping paper. So that'll be another thing that I might potentially, oh Christ. That might be another thing that I might potentially have to, oh God, oh I see it, buy on Friday as well. Anyway, I'm going to dive in this cupboard and look for the bag of wrapping paper because I can't realistically show you, but the boxes are stacked higher than me right now, which is not fun. Ah, that's some of the ones from last year. So this is what I used last year. This is the Peter Rabbit. So I've got one, I've got two. I do have some happy birthdays. If not, like that might work. Right, so I've got a little bit. I reckon we can do this. Let's get the presents and then I'll have a panic on about how much I've actually bought. So the presents are all stored under my bed. They're all in this little box here. So there's not too much. I don't think I went too bad. Obviously, I did share what I was getting for birthdays and Christmases during Vlogmas. If you saw that video, then this might be a little bit of a repeat, but I'll probably just go through and share what I put back for her birthday as I'm wrapping it. So yeah, let's get cracking. If you hear a lot of banging, I'm sat like in the hallway bit, and the bathroom fan, the wind's blowing through it and like hitting it. So if you hear any knocking, apologies, I can't do anything about that. The weather, like I say, is atrocious. Right, let's get started. I thought rather than show you individually, I will just quickly run through everything that we've got, and then I'll just time lapse a little bit of me wrapping it up. So I've mentioned these many times before. Apologies if you follow me on TikTok, because I have talked non-stop about them, but these are the emergency vehicle lock and key set. So I've got that one. I've also got some colour sorting cups. Basically, if you haven't realised, I've got things that the boxes are quite small, but there's like plenty of learning for it, so that when we're at the caravan we can not have too much toys to be tripping over. Basically, I also got this Peter Rabbit counting puzzle. How adorable is that? I actually bought this when we first moved down here, when I first discovered Big Boss Toys. I did also buy at the same time because it was a bundle. This does say 3 years plus, but it'll be absolutely fine for her. But like a little wooden hoopla set, which I'm really glad about actually, because she's basically destroyed the plastic one that we had for the caravan. I will buy another plastic one for the caravan, but at least then it can stay at the caravan when we're not using it. I got this little plane which does do all of its like lights and sounds and things like that. When you turn it on, you press the button and it makes lots of sounds. Then I've also got this one. I don't know, might need to, oh no, let's try turning them on. I think I need to put some batteries in him, so I'll leave him to one side and wrap him up later. I might not even wrap him up, I might just sit in with the toys. I think that'd be quite cute. Then I got one of the Orchard Toys Benjamin button. They're like 3D. If I open it up and you can see, oh, that's got a little clip in it. Good job I checked that, otherwise she'll be like, I can't open it. They're basically 3D. I'm sure you've all seen them before. They look like that. The pieces are quite chunky, and she's getting quite good at them actually, to be fair. She's got an eel one, she's got a Donald Duck one, I'm sure she's got another one, or it might have been the 3, but they were part of the bundle from Big Boss Toys as well. Then I've mentioned it again before, this is that, I think it's Fisher Price laptop, learning laptop. Yeah, that one still works, so I can wrap that one up, that I bought second hand a little while ago. Pretty much all of this you've seen anyway. I've featured in hauls throughout. The tractor from Whitehall Garden Centre, which she would have put down. The Hide and Seek Herbie book from Miss Rachel. This is a lift flap type book. So yeah, they just do like peekaboo, things like that. I think she'll like it. I did nearly buy this one a second time by accident, but I did stop myself. Then I got one of the like learning pad things, or writing pads, whatever you call them, so she can like doodle, learn her numbers, letters and stuff, and then press the button and it erases itself. I also thought this might come in really handy for Elf on the Shelf at Christmas time, because I think we're gonna go all out this year and start doing it, because I think she'll be nearly 3 by that point and she'll remember it, so it's kind of got like dual purpose. Then I just got a simple fairy wand. My friend Ellie actually got a really cute set as well, so I think between the 2 fairy ones she's going to be waving both around, and I think she's going to absolutely love it. I think I shared it, I'm sure I shared it, or I at least mentioned it, maybe with a photo possibly, but I did get the learning, where's it from? I can't think who makes it. Is it VTech? Leapfrog, it says it on the front. But there's like cash register, and it comes with all of the accessories, like a bag for life, different like food things, a basket, all things like that. It does also come with cardboard boxes of like cereal packets and stuff, but I probably won't give her those because she'll destroy them. So I've got like a little collection that I'm just gonna give to her when she's a little bit older and she can play with it that way. So I've got that one. And then last but not least, this is more for my benefit I think, but I got her some stickle bricks. I probably could have done with washing these, but I think they look alright. Who remembers stickle bricks, or am I just showing my age? But yeah, I used to love them. So I thought this is like the next kind of stage up really from like the building blocks that she's got. She'll still have the building blocks for a while. But yeah, I just thought, how cute is that? And I'm sure I'll be standing on these pieces and not think they're cute. But anyway, let's get wrapping before I run out of time.
The dark, 'cause once you let the light in, you won't see the beautiful stars shining down from afar. No, I ain't afraid of the dark. I don't mind the rain, bringing life back. We can breathe again when dealing with the pain. No, I don't mind the rain. And ooh, that's the way it goes. Life will teach you what you need to know. And ooh, like a river flows, life will take you where you need to go. Getting old don't bother me, 'cause with eyes that's been through life, it's so much easier to see who I am and who I wanna be. No, getting old don't bother me. Truth can be a bitter pill, but it'll do you right and set you free the way a lie never will. Like climbing up the steepest hill, but truth can be a bitter pill. And ooh, that's the way it goes. Life will teach you what you need to know. And ooh, like the river flows, life will take you where you need to go. That's the way it goes. Life will teach you what you need to know. Ooh, like a river flows, life will take you where you need to go.
Right, well, I've done it. Let me turn the camera around. I literally ran out of wrapping paper on the last present, so I've used some different wrapping paper, but I think I did pretty good. I'm not the best wrapper. I'm not one of those like aesthetically pleasing wrappers. There's no bows, nothing like that. Some of it's already coming undone, to be fair. But to be honest with you, I'm just going to put it in little gift bags to store it out of the way. And my toddler is not going to care. She's just going to rip it open. So that's why there's not much tape on it either, because otherwise I've got to start opening it, whereas I quite like it when she can open it. So anyway, I'll show you the finished result, I guess. So yeah, this is the one that I ran out of wrapping paper on, but I managed to wrap them all, which I think is pretty good going. Well, at least that's one job done. And I'm just sorting out some of the other stuff, so I thought I'd quickly show you the few bits that I've got. I've also been writing a list of like the food stuff, which so far I've got crisps, pork pies, quiche, sausage rolls, chips, mac and cheese bites, mozzarella sticks, cakes, which I can show you because I've got them up here so that no one ate them. So we've got your traditional like butterfly cakes. I've got 2 packs of those. Then I picked up the Morrison cupcake tray. Like, how delicious do they look? So yeah, I picked up those. And then her birthday cake. So her party theme is loosely on a farm, but I know this doesn't fit in with a farm, but I think it fits in very much with what she likes. But yeah, how cute is that, the cheeky monkey? Obviously that like shows what it looks like. It's from Asda, if anyone's wondering. It says it serves 18, so everyone will get a slice that wants a slice. That is my bargain number 2 balloon. Then yesterday I picked up these, so they've got like the different serving bits and then like a little dip area. So I need to work out what I'm going to put on those. And months ago I stocked up on like party platters. These are a 2-pack. Yeah, 2-pack, and those I think I got them from Asda, I think. And then from either Shein or Temu, I can't remember which. Does it say Shein I got it from? So I did feature these I think when I bought them, but I'll try and show them when they're up. But I got the farm animal bunting, I got a little tablecloth, and I got the like cake stand, which is similar to the cake stand that I got last year, just obviously slightly different themed. So that is everything that I've got. Mr. Impatient. Oh, me. It is now the next day, and let me show you first of all what the front room looks like. Yeah, it is pretty chaotic this morning. So last night we had date night, we went bowling and we had a good time. I didn't win many games. We had 3 games overall and I won 1 out of the 3, so not too bad considering I haven't been bowling since like probably 2016, 2017, something like that. So it wasn't too bad. However, when we got back, Nelly was fine. She didn't miss us at all, but she did not want to sleep. We tried putting her down after her bath. Like, we still gave her a bath and everything, tried putting her down. She was having none of it. So she ended up after a while coming down here. This isn't that mess. I tidied up that mess. And then I took her upstairs and snuggled her in our bed just before midnight, and she fell asleep. So I transferred her to a cot and thought, great, she's asleep, it's fine. Carried on watching the end of Traitors because I really wanted to watch it. We only had like 10 minutes left at this point. Went up to bed just after midnight and she woke up at 2:05. And she was awake from that moment on, pretty much. She did come into our bed and she slept on and off, but honestly she wriggled so much, like she was not asleep. She could not get comfy. Ash woke her up a couple of times with his snoring and she cried out, and I was just like, this is a nightmare. I think she woke up probably about every 10-15 minutes between 2 and 4, and then at 4 she was wide awake for the day, which was not fun. Needless to say, me and Ash are both tired this morning. I don't know how much is going to get done. I am going to attempt to wake her in a minute. I did put her down at 7 for like a nap. She's had just over 2.5, well, it'll be coming up 2.5 hours now. So I'm hoping she might be okay, because I really wanted to take her to Toddler group this morning, and I wanted to go and put in her Christmas money that she got into like her bank account and just run a few other errands as well. And then I need to start the cleaning, but honestly I just feel exhausted. I'm not gonna lie. I've got the throws to wash, the bedding could do with being changed, plus there's just like the tidying and cleaning in the rooms that people are going to see. I'm not fussed too much about the rooms people aren't going to see, like upstairs and stuff. That doesn't bother me too much, but there are a couple of things that I need to do up there anyway, like just dusting like the bedrooms and things like that. But yeah, and I've got a load of washing to pack away, which I think is dry now as well, that I did yesterday. So there's still quite a lot to do and I have zero energy. But I'm going to go and get ready. I'm going to attempt to get Nelly ready. She may just do what she did the other day and say, no, I'm not getting up, and roll over and go back to sleep. If that's the case, I'm not fighting it. We won't be going to Toddler group. I won't be going to the bank. I won't be doing any errands in town, which will be a shame because I'm kind of looking forward to just getting out of the house for a little bit. But I'm leaving that up to her, to be honest. I haven't got it in me for the fight today. So yeah, I'm gonna go and get dressed and go and wake the beast. It is now Friday. I haven't really filmed all that much. You would have seen that we did date night on Wednesday. I didn't really get anything done yesterday. You would have seen that I spoke about the fact we were going to go into town to do toddler group, despite Nelly not really sleeping, me not having much sleep. And then yeah, I basically just crashed when we came home. I managed to pick up a couple of books for Nelly. I picked up The Gruffalo's Child, although I still need to get the Gruffalo. I also picked up Elmer, which was a firm favourite of mine growing up, and also Funny Bones as well, which I used to love. So picked those up, and I also picked up like a bag of Happy Land. Well, it was a bag of like mixed crap, I guess you could say, but in there was some Happy Land animals and figurines. There was also like inside a bag of like Barbie or dolls combs, which I put straight in the bin because they were really grubby, and I know that Nelly would try to put it for my hair and I just didn't want that, so I put them straight in the bin. She doesn't need those. What she doesn't know won't hurt her, kind of thing. She was over the moon because inside this thing it had a reindeer, a sleigh and Santa, so she was happy. She's been playing with that, you know, yesterday and today. It also had a monkey in it as well, which was my main reason for buying it. And then it also had a top trump set for My Little Pony, which again I used to love as a child, so it did make me smile, but obviously I'm not going to give her that now because she'll just destroy it. And then this morning we were up nice and early and went to Asda, Lidl and Iceland. You would have seen a little clip before this for Lidl with Nelly just like pushing the trolley around. She loved it. I don't let her do it on a big shop day because she is not the best at steering. She'll lose interest halfway around, and I don't want to be like trying to move two things. But when we do like a small shop, just popping in for a few things, then I do tend to let her have the little fun sized trolley. So that was cute. I was originally going to share a haul of everything that I got, but I thought, you know what, you're going to see it on the table. It's basically all food. I bought some extra plates. I bought some weights for the balloons. And that was about it really. So not really too much to show. I think I've probably gone a bit OTT on the food. However, anything that is left over we're going to take with us on our day out on Sunday anyway, so it's not too bad. I'm just currently making a start on the tidying and cleaning situation. It is 3:30. I'm also waiting for something to download on the computer, which is driving me mad, but I've just cleaned the bathroom, although no one's actually going to see the bathroom because it literally houses the bath and shower. The toilet is separate and downstairs, as I've mentioned before, so although no one's actually going to see it, it was just for my peace of mind, like it needed a good clean, so I've given it a good clean. So that's one less thing to worry about. I just need to change the towels, and then that is like that room done. I have, however, I just wanted to quickly talk about it because I have spoken about it, I think briefly in a haul, but if you have like block drains or slow drains or anything like that, a little bit off topic I know for like a birthday prep video, but you need this Dr. Magic, what's it called, double action foamer. Honestly, it is amazing. I've obviously got quite longish hair, although not as long as what it once was, but it does still fall out postpartum. My hair is not the same. I doubt it will ever be the same. It falls out so much, and obviously that goes down the plug whether you try to stop it or not. It always ends up down the plug, and this stuff literally, I don't know quite how it works. You pour it down the sink, leave it for 60 minutes, and then use hot water to flush it through. But it just unblocks it, hair and all. It just unblocks my drains so much. So I actually use this like once every few months, depending on how slow it is. I did originally think I would use it once a month and just keep on top of it more. However, I now just do it based on how slow the water is draining, and I felt like it was time to do that, so I've used this. But yeah, highly recommend this, especially if you're a household that has hair in a drain or fluff, because Ash's socks have always got fluff coming off of them, so his feet, grim as it is, are very fluffy, which again ends up down the plug hole, and that mixed with my hair is just a recipe for disaster. But this works miracles. I cannot rate it highly enough, and I think in most places it's like £1 to £2. It's really not expensive, and I think it gets overlooked quite a lot because people think that because it's cheap it's not going to work, but actually sometimes the cheaper things are the things that work the best. So anyway, that was like a little off on a tangent there. Next up, I just need to tidy up a few toys and things up here, because when Nelly woke from her nap, I was just doing something on the computer, so she was playing with her toys, so they're kind of scattered everywhere at the minute. And I also need to pack away her washing as well, so that then I can use the basket to put any dirty washing in that's not going to be washed until after her birthday, if that makes sense. So things like the towels, the bedding, that kind of thing. So I need to pack away her washing, and then it's mainly focusing on downstairs. I need to hoover up downstairs and like sweep and mop, things like that. Just get the floors looking nice. I also need to just tidy up the kitchen a little bit because it's got all the dishes drying from yesterday. I haven't washed a single dish from this morning either, so that needs doing. I need to prep tea, and then obviously like play with Nelly in between as well. She's currently watching Miss Apple, I think was her request. No, Miss Rachel was her request. She wanted Rachel, she said. So she's quite happy at the minute doing that and playing with the Barnes. And yeah, I'm going to see how much I can get done before she demands that we have to play or do some drawing. That's her latest thing. She wants to do drawing, which lasts all of about 30 seconds. Ash will be leaving work in about half an hour, so he can come and hopefully help me as well, even if it's just like bring Nelly upstairs for a little bit or something so that I can hoover. Like even if it was that would be absolutely fine. We washed the throws yesterday. I did manage to get that done. I also dyed my hair as well, but it hasn't taken like here. I don't know what it is about this bit, it just does not like it, but it is what it is. It's done the most of the roots anyway, so it's not too bad. So yeah, I need to fold the throws up because Ash can put them on later. I can't put the throws on that sofa. It just drives me absolutely balmy. So I want to hoover first, then we can put the throws on, and then that's that bit ready to go. And then a little bit later on after tea, Mum is going to come round and just help us blow up some of the balloons and stuff like that and get it all decorated nice. And I'm gonna like obviously take Nelly's presents down. Although her birthday isn't tomorrow, I'm gonna take her presents down and she can open them, because I think Sunday is just going to be too much of a rush. So yeah, I feel like I might as well just let her open her presents tomorrow. She's going to love them anyway. She's probably going to get loads more presents. She's got a piece of furniture which I'm very excited about, because obviously I have mentioned before that we're going to be sorting out Nelly's room soon, which is very exciting. But yeah, so it's all just a little bit like Systems Go. And added to that is the Traitors final tonight, which, oh my gosh, they left it on such a cliffhanger last night. I screamed at the TV and then remembered that I was potentially going to wake up my daughter, who, as a side note, slept right the way through last night. So I really didn't want to wake her up, but I can't believe they left it on such a cliffhanger. Like, I now don't know what's going to happen. I really thought Rachel and Stephen would get through to the end and win it, and then last night's episode it left me in so much doubt. Yeah, I don't know which way it's going to go. Obviously we'll all know by the time this goes out, but yeah, I just don't know. And I think if Rachel goes, I don't think Stephen will win either, because I think if Rachel goes, they'll gun for Stephen next. So yeah, it's very, very interesting, and I'm excited to see what happens. I've bought popcorn especially for it, so that we can sit and chill it. So I kind of need to make sure that Nelly is like in bed asleep, fingers crossed, that all the prep is done, and I can just enjoy it. I would quite like to start prepping some of the food as well. I think I might be able to cook up maybe like some of the sausage rolls and bits and bobs like that. I don't quite know what to not cook up, if that makes sense. I've got some things that I know I won't cook up until tomorrow. Things like I've got some chips, I've got some potato tots, I think they're called. There's also some like little, they look like Cornish pasties, but they're called cheese pizza parcels. I think they were from Iceland, but I think that's kind of something that you realistically want quite warm. I've also got some cheeses just because I fancy some cheeses, to be honest with you. Yeah, so I've got plenty of stuff that I should be doing. This is finally finished saving, so that's good. So yeah, I'm going to crack on. I'll probably put you on another time lapse whilst I pack away the washing. But yeah, I've been running around, hence why I look like it's a summer's day. I did start off with my fleece on, but it just wasn't happening. But the wind, my gosh. Yesterday was fine. It wasn't that windy at all, but it was very, very rainy. But the wind today, like, and it just so happened to be recycling day as well. So every so often you can just hear someone's like wheelie bin or like recycling bin and whatnot just take off down the road, which I think makes it sound even worse than what it is. But yeah, it's not nice out there, that is for sure. So fingers crossed the party can go ahead. Fingers crossed the weather isn't too bad that people can't come, because that would be a bit sad, but understandable. Obviously safety is first. Yeah, let's crack on and get this show on the road. But yeah, like I say, I don't quite know what else I'm going to film this evening other than like little time lapses and a little bit of a montage. I'll try my best to share with you what the decorations look like at the end. It's nothing spectacular. You know, it's not, I haven't gone all out. It's, my front room is not tidy enough and organised enough and show homey enough to warrant going out absolutely mad. I've just got a few decorations, make it a little bit nice. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it anyway. I will also try my best to share some footage of tomorrow, but again, it's not going to be masses because obviously I'm going to have a house full and I don't really want to be on my phone when I can be enjoying my daughter's birthday celebrations. So yeah, let's stop procrastinating and get moving.
Call me wide-eyed, simple-minded. I've been blinded. I'm on a merry-go-round. I got this fever, baby, going through my body. I feel like shaking the ground. Call me lovesick, like I bother. There's no other. I'd beg, borrow and steal. I wanna do right by you. Can't you see I'm hurting the way you make me feel? Oh, 'cause my heart breaks. Oh baby, baby, please, I'm begging on my knees. Won't you listen? My hands shake, a shiver down my spine. It happens every time. Can't you see that my heart takes over? Takes over. All I ask for, plain and simple, show a little. Oh, can't you see who I am? I'm on a tightrope, baby. Step by step, I wonder if only you'd understand. 'Cause my heart breaks. Oh baby, baby, please, I'm begging on my knees. Won't you listen? My hands shake, a shiver down my spine. It happens every time. Can't you I'm begging on my knees, won't you listen, my...
What's that, Papa?
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
That. What that?
They balloons. You got presents.
Yeah. Hey. Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I get the reindeer, do I? You're going to open your presents.
Hey, that's a penguin. It's a penguin. Cheese.
Thank you.
What? Oh. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
It's a good job you got up at 4 o'clock. Was here all day.
Hi. Oh.
Thank you. What got?
Paper.
Thank you. That is paper.
Taking what? Oh, hi. There's me acting like a right idiot. You got that on me.
The paper.
Thank you.
Why didn't you tell her before? The toilet.
I don't know, but I don't think you got up at 4 a.m. Wow. Do you want me to get it out of the box for you?
Look at open.
Why did you want it?
What?
Have you look after the box?
Why have you got to fill the floor with everything?
Daddy needs to look after this because this is not for you.
Bunny.
Hey, a rabbit. It's a counting puzzle. You got it, don't drop it on your toes because it'll hurt. Where's the number 1? Matt? Number 1 and number 1. So the letter goes in number 1. Four. Number 4.
We're here. Yeah.
I don't think it's that one, Baba.
Okay, let's see what number she's got.
I don't know, but I can see number 8. So.
Hey, we're here.
6, but that's not a 6 in your hand.
Sure.
Oh, it is. Well done.
We're here. After 10. We're 10.
Well done. You can count higher than Daddy.
2. We're 2.
I got a surprise right now.
Yeah.
Well done. What's that one?
Carrot.
Oh yeah, is a carrot. What number?
Uppercut.
Thank you. I don't know what that is, but thank you. A pair of you are stinky buns.
One, two.
Can you do it? Good girl.
Coin.
You can put your coins in.
Yeah.
Well done. Go on then. Don't lose them. Put your coins in.
I'll put it down.
You want to sit down? Is getting up at 3:30 tiring work?
Do. What do? What do?
Well done.
We going. Going. Put a. Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay. Well done.
In. Oh.
What other balloons is there?
Yeah, I'll play it. Yeah. Oh, it's so hot.
Miss Rachel is wearing a hat.
Oh. What? What? That open.
You open.
That open.
Yeah, you open. Do you want Mummy to start it?
That
Mm.
open. Open.
What's that?
A wish. Okay, a whistle.
It's Rachel, is it?
Yeah.
Who's with Rachel? Is it Herbie? Thank you. Add it to the collection.
That open.
You open. You know how to open books. Wow. What do? Babe, how do you feel to be part of the 4am club? Then it's not even a working day.
Exactly. Foxtrot Oscar.